trauma has got serious repercussions in life. It can scar you so badly that one, you could lose humanity.
True. Very true.
You know? You know where I'm coming from, bro. I'm coming from the gutter. Do not stand on my way.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but not yet seen.
Most people, when you ask them a favor, they will do the favor. Or they will put a caveat to the favor.
True.
Okay? So it's upon you to go around the caveat. It is very difficult for others to believe in you.
If you don't believe in
when
yourself.
you do not believe in yourself. I have a feeling that the boy child now has a very bad state, more than the girl child. The reason why marriages break is that there are so many external issues, and I think women think of men as a red hot iron, like this rod that they're gonna come and twist into a shape they want.
Yeah.
Dialogues with Jagero was started out of a midlife crisis.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It becomes very difficult when other people are not pulling the weight, because at the end of the day, when the cake arrives on the table, somebody want to hold the knife and they want to look at you how you are cutting that cake. Samaria,
Hey.
blah 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 blah. They want to come up party go lele so to make it so bor mar penyu go tamo.
Hello world, welcome to yet another episode of the Ideal Corner podcast, and as usual today I'm not on my seat. I'm seated next to Lady Hawi over here, and it's because we have one of the biggest podcasters in should I say Kenya or
Kisumu.
No, not Kisumu.
In Nyakach.
In Kisumu we are the biggest.
In the world.
Let's just talk about Nyakach.
You're from Nyakach?
Yeah. If somebody says that I'm the biggest podcaster in Nyakach, I would take that.
No, but
I don't think you're saying that I'm
one of the biggest in Kenya. Because you're doing well.
Okay.
With the dialogues with
I
Jagero,
think Lynn Gugi told me that I should be taking my flowers.
Yeah, you should, man.
Yeah.
For example,
So let me take my flowers.
for us, what we are doing here in Kisumu, this is something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long has it been in operation?
I think this is our first month.
This is your okay.
Yeah, we
old.
used to record in another guy's studio, but now there was
No, I'm talking about the podcast. How long has it been?
a year.
A year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But we took some break now to re-strategize and
Podcasters on breaks.
yeah, we had to, no. Mine for ours I would say.
Podcasters on breaks.
For us, I would say ours was forced.
I
You know,
was going to, I had to go and find myself.
it was
I
really
figured out that my mental health was
Was deteriorating.
yeah.
no, but no, for us it was really the struggle of getting a studio to record.
Exactly. I
Because
understand.
we used to record in a certain studio, and then sasa huyu jamaa akaona au vijana, let me now just start bothering them.
Yeah.
So for that 1 year, it took us time. We had to now get all the setup, the microphones and all that.
It's looking amazing. Congratulations for the good work that you're doing, man.
Thank you,
Thank
man.
It looks really amazing.
Yeah.
I think when you're talking about creating content now, a lot of people think that creating content doesn't come with capital. I mean, it's a business, and you have to put your mouth where your money where your mouth is.
Yeah. True. Because for now, we can't say that the podcast, we are getting any form of income from the podcast.
Yeah.
We are still at our infant stages. But we appreciate for people like you. Actually, I was shocked when Howie told me that Jagero is coming.
Yeah.
I was like, is it the Jagero I know? The Jagero I watch on YouTube?
The power of a woman.
Or it's another... Could be. That's why we needed a lady face on the pod.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm the
But
only lady.
ladies sometimes move things that men find difficult to move.
True.
I think that like sometimes Bobby get things that I can't be able to get as a man.
Yeah.
So
Can Bobby also be on that seat?
yeah, Bobby probably would. The next time we are here in Kisumu with her,
Yeah.
she's very.
She's very
Do you know
easy,
how I
yeah.
met Bobby? By the way, I met Bobby on email. I
Oh,
was
wow.
listening to her podcast when I'm going to Kisumu.
It's called Orgasms and...
What is it called? It's called
Love and Orgasms.
Love and Orgasm.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was listening to it. I'm like, who the hell is this lady? I just Googled best podcasters, best audio podcasters in Kenya.
Yeah.
And her name came top.
Mm.
So I listened to 3 of her podcasts straight and then shot her an email and she responded within 5 minutes.
I
Wow.
like that she just says things the way they are without sugarcoating or anything.
Yeah.
That's one thing I really love about her.
And in a very calm, she has this very calm and sweet voice. That some of the things she says, you don't get shocked as you're supposed to get shocked because it's delivered in such a smooth package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Jagero,
Yeah.
welcome to the Ideal Corner.
Thank you.
Karibu sana. So basically what we want to understand is your journey. Because many a times...
My journey in podcasting.
Not really in podcasting, but
Yeah, in life.
Jagero, your journey in life.
Oh, okay.
Because you've really had it rough. I can't say you've had it easy. I used to watch some of...
I am a walking trauma.
Hey
bro.
man, you're a walking trauma.
It makes you or breaks you.
Yeah, because
And I think in my case, it made me.
for real, you'd
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
you'd say,
I think that, you see, when I was in high school,
yeah.
I think this is not good. This is not the correct thing to say.
Mm.
But I think that there are guys that were really bread and butter boys in high school.
Yeah.
Those that came in big boxes full of Blue Band and Siagi and everything else.
Yeah.
I think, well, I do not completely say that having a good life when you are growing up is a bad thing.
Yeah.
But what it does to you sometimes is that it does not give you a rough edge. It does not give you, if you are not conscious of it,
Yeah.
I think the best way to explain it is that if you are growing up in a very privileged way,
Yeah.
you should be very conscious
True.
that when you get out of that nest, all right,
Yeah.
you get it rougher.
Yeah.
Especially, for example, this is a specific example.
Yeah.
If you are born in a very rich family and then suddenly you lose both your parents with no income in the bank,
Yeah.
you cannot compare yourself with the person that has been going hungry since they were born.
Yeah.
This guy is street smart.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I think knowing that when you get out of your nest is gonna be tougher, you should start doing some things
Yeah.
to develop that rough edge and street smartness. I think that is the difference.
But don't you think also, because there's also I also watched this episode with Andrew Kibe.
Yeah.
There's this thing they talk about termed as poverty mentality. For example, let's say if you came from a poor background and then now let's say you get a government job or anything. So now it leads you to a certain way. You'll be corrupt as compared to more corrupt. Some people tend to have that mindset. You'll be more corrupt as compared to this person was privileged, simply because you have that trauma of where you came from.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And you don't want to go back to that past.
Yeah.
So ile chance opportunity kidogo utapata tu ya kuiba, you'll always be like, you'll be pocketing.
Yeah, I think that is true. But you see, now we are talking about trauma.
Yeah.
Because trauma has got serious repercussions in life. It can scar you so badly that one, you could lose humanity.
True. Very true.
You know?
Yeah.
You know where I'm coming from, bro. I'm coming from the gutter.
Yeah.
Do not stand on my way.
Yeah.
Okay? So some people become very dangerous because of where they're coming from. Some people have this grab, smash and grab mentality.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I think it is the trauma response of knowing that, okay, I am in a good place now, but where I'm coming from is always with me. It's a shadow. It's shadowing me. You know, poverty can shadow you.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
So you know that any slip, you're back to the gutter.
back to the
So
gutter.
what you're doing is, the response is, you want to build so many walls around you so that that poverty cannot get away into you. But I think you just need to calm the fuck down.
Bro.
Yeah, calm the fuck down and know that, okay, now I have taken enough. There is nothing that is taking all this money away from
I'm
me.
like, even if you die, you want to be buried with all that money.
Yeah, just calm down and know that, okay, what I like somebody who is having, let's say, 500 million right now. If you don't go, you know, spreading it around in a way that is not right, it's very difficult to eat all of it.
Yeah.
Like you can literally put it in a bond and tie it somewhere, and you can be getting like 300,000 every month. and you're not doing anything. You're just seated down.
Yeah.
So I think it is just a trauma response to some of these things.
It's more of a survival mechanism. Yeah.
But it's not the right way of surviving.
True.
Because you survive by stepping on so many toes, by injuring so many people, by deciding that other people do not deserve what is on the table, the cake is for you and your family alone.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's just not good for humanity and society.
Yeah. So as a child, did you ever imagine that you as Jagero, where you're seated, did you ever imagine you'd ever get to this position that you are currently in?
I don't know what your position you're talking about.
Do you know some of us just wish they
Like,
were.
I know, right?
Wish we were in that position.
The position of my podcasting journey.
Yeah.
And how many followers I have.
Yeah.
And the things I'm doing in life.
Yeah, because if you think of the
books.
the background that you're from and where you are currently.
I do not think that I thought about that when I was growing up. All I know is that I have always been very ambitious. And I always find it upon myself.
Yeah.
I was brought up in a Christian background, and there is something called faith. Faith is basically, I don't know what they say. I'm losing the words because I'm on the spot.
Yeah.
Hoping for things that you are a Christian. Tell me.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but not yet seen.
You understand that? A lot of people disregard Christianity, especially the woke people of today. But I think that there are texts in the Bible that are so out of this world.
Yeah.
Like just the idea of faith. And so even if you're not a Christian, let's not call it faith.
Yeah.
Let's call it belief.
Yeah.
Let's call it going forward.
Yeah.
And not looking back. You see? So for example, when I wanted to go to Nairobi and study mass communication and journalism,
Yeah.
my father had died, I think 2 years before, had left me 25,000 Kenya shillings at Post Bank for my education.
Yeah.
My mother ate most of it because we needed to eat.
Circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so I had nowhere to go and stay in Nairobi. Okay. I had no school fees. But I decided to go to Nairobi based on faith. You will say it again. Substance of?
Faith is a substance of things hoped for, but not yet seen.
Yes. So I prayed and told God that, I have an uncle in Nairobi.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to tell him that I'm going to him because I have a feeling he might say no. So I'm just going. And then I called his brother who was schooling in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And I told him, yo, I'm coming to Nairobi. And he imagined that this guy just can't call me from the blues. He talked with my brother.
Yeah.
Who is the one of the house.
So it's okay.
So it's okay. So he waited for me in Nairobi at the bus stop.
Yeah.
And we went to his place. And I lived there for 2 years without his brother asking me a single question about it.
Wow.
Right? When I went into college, my mother died 5 months into my college.
Wow.
After my father had died.
Yeah.
That meant that I was literally an orphan in a big city, the city of glasses. And we were going to college on the 6th floor.
Yeah.
All right? So imagine coming from where we were living to school without pocket money, without anything, but believing and waking up every day and knowing that I can do this. All right? But even if you circle back to the village, right?
Yeah.
I was going to Lembo Boys High School.
Yeah.
So Lembo Boys is about from Harambe Market to Lembo Boys. If you go to Papunditi all the way on the road, it's about, let's say, 7 kilometers or 6 kilometers, and then up the hill for another 3 kilometers. That's a total about 10 kilometers of walking every day back and forth. That's 20 kilometers
per day.
Yeah.
Sulikuwa na masgwembe.
So at some point my mother said this boy is gonna die, and decided to get me a house next to the school.
Oh.
Yeah. where I was cooking omena every day. You see, so I think that when you decide that this is where I want to go, and this is something that I always tell people, most people always have this idea that humans are not God. That people, the immediate response of people is not to help.
Yeah.
I think in my experience, it's not true. Most people want to help in the small ways they can.
Is it most, really?
Yes. Most people will want to give a favor.
Yeah.
At least in my experience. It also depends on how you talk with people.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So, most people, when you ask them a favor, they will do the favor. Or they will put a caveat to the favor.
True.
Okay? So it's upon you to go around the caveat. Because they are telling you that, okay, wewe sasa, for example, you are telling somebody, bwana, mtu anakuuliza, bwana, want to come and record in your studio.
Yeah.
And you are telling him that for you to come here, do you know how to shoot? They say no. All right?
Yeah.
And they tell you that, okay, I have a young man that shoots for me. You utampatia kitu kidogo. You can see that you've already been given a favor.
True.
But wewe, you don't want to give the small thing to the guy.
Yeah.
So now unasema huyu jamaa amekataa studio.
Amenikazia studio. Hataki ni record.
Lakini you are not knowing that if the studio was 10,000 for 2 episodes, you can pay the guy 2,000.
Yeah.
And then you have already been given a discount of 8,000. So you are going with the jamaa nataka mimi nilipe. But you see, as favor has been put on the table, you don't want to take it.
Yeah.
So it's you to say, huyu jamaa needs 2,000. Okay. Can he agree to take 1,000? Alafu nitampatia you 1,000 in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Kweli. Then you say, it's a deal. So they send you the 1,000. And then if they do not pay that 1,000 as they have promised, you see, you have done your part.
You did your part.
He has not kept the end of his
his bargain.
Yeah. So now he's going around saying that huyo jamaa alikataa nisirudi studio kwa sababu ya thao tu. Kwa sababu ya thao tu.
Thao tu. Two makes it even worse.
Yeah. But he is the one who promised that he's gonna do this thing in a couple of weeks' time, and he's not done it. You know, so that is what happened. So that's a long way of saying that. I think the idea is that I believed in myself.
Yeah,
and I think that is the most important thing. Is it because it is very difficult for others to believe in you
if you don't believe in
when
yourself.
you do not believe in yourself, because they can see it. Ukiweka podcast leo moja. Wende 4 months weke moja, alafu unaenda kwa mtu akupatie pesa, alafu anakuuliza, but how long have you been doing this podcast? And you're saying, I have been in this game for 8 months, lakini episodes uko nazo ngapi?
2.
So now jamaa anasema huyu jamaa atakunywa pesa yangu na wasichana. Anasema tu huyu jamaa ataenda kunywa pesa yangu kwa bistro.
Yeah. Because I in my mind I thought this thing was easy content creation and all that.
It is not.
But nowadays I even have sleepless. I can't even recall the last night.
It is one of the hardest gigs to do. It's very, very hard to do content creation, at least professionally.
Yeah.
Because this Rode mic, that Rode Podcaster Pro, the R8, this one, and and the coaches and everything, and then you come. Then is the other part of talking to guests, making them come on time.
Yeah.
You are on time, because as we left, with my team, we were at Costa Ojwang's event, but the other thing was big.
Yeah,
it was
it was nice. And the women of Kisumu, I love them. There's something about Luo women love bombing you.
They're very
Luo women know how to bomb.
They're very sure.
Bomb.
Yes.
Yeah.
When they want to do something, they do it.
Me, at times I always find that thing to be off, because a lady
what is off?
She'll just approach you and she's all over you. So at that moment, me, I don't know how to respond or how to react. Me, I'll give you that look
you just go to Google and learn how to deal with Luo women.
I think Jagero, that should be your next book.
About Luo women.
How to deal with Luo women.
Yeah, I think I should write it. It will be pretty easy to write it because I've got a lot of experience.
Ah.
Not bedroom experience with Luo women. Chat with them every day.
General experience.
But is it true that your wife is the one who broke your virginity?
That's not in the questions you
No,
sent.
because I watched this episode and you were like, with your Christian background.
You know, Kibe told me, fuck the hell up. Shut up.
Yeah,
That's not
because
true.
that thing is shocking,
And
honestly.
then
Why
the
is
other
it
day it was,
shocking?
and then the other day,
No, why is it shocking?
the other day it was trending again
Mm.
on what is it called? This guy, this Elliot Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob.
He posted it again and saying, "Look at this little line."
But why is that seen like a lie? Why is it not believable for
Yeah,
you?
let him answer that.
Why?
No, it's the one who should be asked.
No,
No. You
May I
should,
believe it's real?
you should be, you as a man, you should be saying that this is why I think it is impossible. And then perhaps I could,
I think as men we are just curious beings. So if you waited all that, at what age were you married?
I was married 10 years ago. So that was 30 years.
So you waited 30 years.
I did not wait. That's not
Not even that. You can't even count it like you've waited 30 years. Why? Because for some of these years,
Okay,
you were
when
a child.
you waited
You were a child.
12 years.
I did not. I think if you say that I waited, it's not the best way to put it. Sometimes just circumstantial. Yeah. Pussy is hard to get, bro. Sometimes. Like, and you know, I had a very strong
Not pussy, good pussy.
I don't know what good pussy
Yeah,
means.
because you might as well
what-
decide and
what's-
go
what-
pay
what-
for
what's a good
pussy worth 50 shillings. There,
Still pussy, bro. I don't know what good then means. Because real pussy, it is. And it's elastic. It doesn't tire very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can do miles, bro. It gives birth to a child and goes back to the original size.
To the original state.
Yeah.
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 Unless you have a really small dick. I don't know, but you that's your problem.
No. But no.
That's really your problem. That's really your problem. So anyway, it was just circumstantial. I was brought up in a very strict Christian background.
Yeah.
And along the way, even when I went to Nairobi, there was not luxury of looking for pussy. You know, there wasn't, because I wanted to finish college. And you know, the way we were, I was Catholic, and then they were caning people at the Catholic Church. They cane people at the Catholic Church. For you to master, they have got so many long lines that you have to master.
You are an altar boy.
No. Msamaria, iponge neema, utuberikodi njawe,
Hey.
blah, 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 blah. Ne wadhi kama padi gole leso watu nikech nyos rok bor mar penyu wotu tamoa. They are long as prayers.
Yeah.
That you have to
cram.
You have to cram.
Yeah.
And then they will cane you if you don't. There is something called catechism
Mm.
or pogo in Luo.
Mm.
Pogo means that you are going to know between good and wrong. And for you to know to do that, there are prayers that you have to master. They even cane women. Grown-ass women, grown-ass men, they cane them.
So who does the caning? The priest or?
There is a Japunj, the guy who teaches people those prayers.
So they whip you
They
proper.
whip you. So I
Until
told
you
my
get
mother
them.
I cannot be whipped in school and be whipped in church.
In church, it doesn't make sense.
No.
You have to choose one.
Giri ambojo chien.
Yeah. So I quit.
Uh,
Yeah. So I quit Catholic and then went to Voice of Salvation and Healing Church. I know most of you know that church.
Vosh, yeah.
Vosh.
Yeah.
It's a very strict kind of church. These days wameanza kushuka nini. They are now braiding
bit,
their hair
yeah.
and doing all those things. These days they walk. But those days it was really strict. It was like a wave. It was a revolution. So you were not even allowed to walk in shorts.
Eish.
Yeah.
Because you una reveal.
Women were not allowed to paint their nails. They were not allowed to put lipstick.
It looks like a wars also.
Yeah, it's a version of a word, but a word is
It's like they borrowed from wars.
Oduor is the one who is borrowing because it was there before Oduor.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Vosh was there before war.
Much before. Vosh was started in 1930s
Been there for a very long
by a
time.
guy called Kagia. And then Ogonyongede and Owiti came into the fore. And then it started growing.
And
So
Bishop,
my Christian
Archbishop Winnie is also.
Archbishop Winnie was married by Owiti as a second wife later on.
Oh.
Yeah. And then when Owiti was dying, he had to give the church to his family, and then she gave it to the wife. He gave it to the wife. So that is what happened. So my Christian bringing was very, very, very disciplined. You couldn't think about fucking a woman growing
Outside
up.
of marriage.
Like, how is it going to happen? You know, even the way they get married. Do you know how they get married?
No.
Do you know how they end up getting married? How he wants to listen. So
How do they get married?
you cannot have a girlfriend
So how do you know that
when you are mature
Mm.
and the pastors and Mama Kanisa can see that you're now mature to get married. There's another church on the other side of the river that's got a good man like this guy.
So they dish you out.
Oh, so it's like matchmaking.
They'll matchmake you.
Okay.
So you and your friend will go to Kisumu,
Mhm.
and you will be coming from Ahero to Kisumu. He's coming from Siaya to Kisumu, and then you'll be given some time to just chat and see each other.
Mm.
No Airbnb, bro. Unasikia? And then a few of them, like 4, 5, and then the wedding is announced.
Wow.
And you see the girl naked the first night after the wedding. So I go to Kisumu, to Nairobi, kuna shida mingi.
It's not even one of your problems.
You get horny in the 5 a.m. Then at 8 is gone because there are other pressing issues.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I get your point.
That makes a lot
because
of
you are
sense. Yeah.
focusing on other things.
Yeah, so it just pushes, and then you said that you are 30 years, and then you need to get married.
Is it a must for someone to get married by that age?
By
At
30
that-
years?
Yeah,
Oscar's avoiding your story.
No. Marriage is overrated.
I agree with you, man. It's really overrated.
Marriage is overrated. It fails more than a podcast. No,
The
I
shade.
think podcast is number 1.
The shade.
Yeah.
And then marriage is number 2. In all projects, like
podcast is number 1.
divorce rate is like marriage is
It's
like
high.
70% of marriages fail.
Fail,
I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
I think
according to the
70%
current
of
rates.
marriages fail because it's obvious why they fail. It's so obvious. For me, I think it is very obvious.
Why do you
think
the
they fail?
reason? Yeah.
Yo, a woman leaves her mother
And a
and her
father.
people
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
comes to live with you. You think you are what do you think is so?
Who do you think you are?
I think that is a very surfacey kind of way you're looking at
Yeah,
it.
who do you
But
think you are?
that is just a joke. But then I think that the reason why marriages break is that there are so many external issues, and I think women think of men as a red hot iron, like this rod that they're gonna come and twist into a shape they want.
Yeah.
And men also think the same. And there are men who say that now that you are married, you cannot go to a club. The women are saying that now you are married, don't go playing games with your brothers in Makasembo.
Yeah.
You know, hizo ni vitu za watoto
These
mbona
ones are
unacheza.
total. Yeah.
Is the issues of money,
Hey.
the issues of what and sex. Maybe I'm a virgin and you're meeting a woman that's been riding men for the last 6 years.
But I also think that's a misconception,
God.
especially as a woman. What I mean by
Which
that,
which one? Because we have talked about many things.
the misconception of if you were a virgin and you've met a woman who has experience,
Yeah.
that automatically that registers that you're not going to be satisfying her because she's had so much experience.
I don't think it is satisfying. I don't think the word would be satisfying. I think that you're just naive and you are having difficulty adopting very fast. So I think that if it is a woman that is not able to wait for you.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna get frustrated. If you are, for example, you are a man who is used to, if you're a woman that is used to being given like Bobby says, eating pussy, that she says that she doesn't like men who don't eat pussy. So then if you are this guy that's getting to a marriage and your woman wants you to eat it and you don't want to do it, you can imagine how much that's been eaten out there, and she's how she has loved it. And then she's in this marriage where we are gonna be for the next 60 years without you eating my pussy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard.
She's going to look for someone who can eat it.
Not necessarily.
She'll buy a rose.
But you could buy a rose, but then you see now the man might not like the idea of a rose being in the house.
True, yeah.
So again, that brings another layer of problems.
I would say what usually happens in such situations is, okay, for women, once we're in love, hey, mapenzi inafunika vitu mingi. Yeah, is wongo.
And what is love?
Once we're in love with you and we feel like this is my man, you understand? Even if you're not up to the standard or you are not reaching the experiences she might have had, those are not now in her mind. You understand? Because of this love.
It's not in her mind, but it's always at the back of her mind. That I can tell you for a fact.
Because of this love, she's now obsessed with you. You understand? Anything that you're now bringing to the table seems like fun, seems like this is exciting.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? It's at the back of her mind. You just do something wrong to her and she'll bring that up. I'm telling you for a fact.
That's not a woman. That's a girl.
I think that
it's a girl.
I think
there's
that,
also a difference between women and girls.
I think that also the idea and the feeling of love pretty much fades at some point in a marriage. Yeah. And you just remains with the physicality and facts. For example, a woman who gives birth to a baby, the love for you just goes down dramatically. And all her energy is withdrawn from you, whether temporarily or forever, and it goes back to nursing her baby for good reasons, because she's now having a young one that she has to nurse. All right. And then when even as that baby grows, she now doesn't approach you with the kind of the nice feeling that she was looking at when you guys were single, and sharing the kitchen and laughing about good small things in the kitchen. Yeah. Now she's coming back from her baby and trying to love you again. And just in her mind, she starts thinking about the proverbial what are you bringing the table as far as the bedroom is concerned, and she finds you lacking in some very fundamental ways. So I think that giddy feeling sort of just reduces, or it bounces back and up and down.
But
on different
whose responsibility is it to keep that giddy feeling?
I know you want to say it's a man.
No. It's me. I feel it's each individual's
Yes.
responsibility.
Yes.
Why? Myself actively, after giving birth to my son, I already made it very clear in the back of my mind, my son is number 2. He's not number 1. And he can't be number 1. Does it mean I love him any less? No. But I'm very conscious that he is number 2. Why? There's a man that is there, his father, who is number 1 and must stay as number 1. You get? So it's responsibility of each individual to keep that giddy feeling. Me, the things I do intentionally, not because there's need, but because we don't want things to get boring. You understand? We don't want things to start getting boring. Like the things that other people not find exciting, I still find them randomly exciting. And I still try to actively do them because I'm like, this is what keeps things going. It's not the dinners and what. You see these micro things. These vitus are kila siku. Every day, brushing your teeth, washing your face, eating lunch, what. Make those things exciting because those are the things you'll do multiple times together.
Yeah.
Like you'll be doing that.
You brush his teeth or what?
I think
amongst other things.
What she's saying is just how you keep the fire burning.
Yeah.
Right?
It's conscious. You have to make a conscious decision. And it's not easy.
And that is what that takes us back to what he was saying when he talked about people developing this trauma from a poverty, a poor upbringing.
Yeah.
You see. now you have taught yourself how to go about it. Right? There are people who do not teach themselves how to go about it.
Yeah.
You see, for example, my father was a wife batterer and a drunkard.
Wow.
You see? And it was very difficult, I think, for him. It was very difficult for him to have a healthy relationship with my mother. Right? And I saw it happening the whole time. I could make a decision that is how women are treated. And start battering my wife. And there was a lot of alcohol in my family when I was growing up. And you have to make that decision that I am not going to be the person that's battering the wife. Or I am not getting into alcohol.
You have to break those patterns.
I think what some people do is that they do not allow themselves to learn and to teach themselves. The Pastor Oyedepo talks about something that I really love. That as a man, you must have a thinking room. Even if you don't have a room, have a thinking chair. All right? Or have a thinking floor. Okay? Where you sit down and be the judge of
Just
your
reflect.
own self. You know, and say, what kind of life do I want to live? Do I want to live a life of lies? Do I want to have where do I want to take this podcast? I keep going back to this podcast because this is the gig that we are seeing here, and then we can form a conversation around. You know, where do I want to go? I know very well that if you piss off your guests, they're not coming again. And they may speak about it online.
They may rant about it.
They might rant about it online. You see, so it is just you knowing how to lead your life and saying that, all right. Somebody was asking me the other day that you have not hit your wife, like even a slap, like that. You have never done it.
It has never crossed your mind.
But why? Because I have learned that this is an adult. It's not a child. And people who beat women are coming from the ideology, the idea of bundling women together with children. That a woman is a child, you have to slap a kidogo ndo. But you know, a woman that is working for an international organization, that's a way you think that a slap is going to do what to her? Really, it's just bad behavior. It's just exercising your power, your physical power. To think that you can punish somebody because that's what people do to children.
We've gone so deep into it. I even forgot. In front of you, there are a deck of cards. So you need to pick one random card, and then read it out loud and tell us what you think of the card and how it relates to your life.
All these cards?
Yeah, just one. Just one random card.
No, but we are going to do all these cards.
No. One.
As in...
but how many cards are we going to pick?
Just one.
Just one.
You just pick one.
You just one. This is how we usually start our podcast.
Oh,
but the conversation was so interesting. Them took us out. So that's the card.
Pick one of them.
But it's both sides.
Yeah, just
pick your side.
Oh, I pick my side. The time I should read it pole ndo nijue which one I'm answering. Yeah, I like this one by Alexandra Stotford.
What does it say?
Yeah, it says that what we do today, right now, will have an accumulated effect on all our tomorrows. Yeah, this is so true, bro. I think this is so true. Whatever you do now is going to affect your tomorrow. It is the viral video that you do today that's going to give you those 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
It is the book that you write today is what is going to give you the opportunity to do a speech at Harvard University. And it starts with just one sentence that you write today. It is buying a Rode mic that will give you the best sound.
True.
The other day, people were saying, Jagero, what you did to that audio, please don't stop. On one of the podcasts that we did.
You upgraded, Bana. I saw you got a Shure mic. I was like...
You're like, damn.
Hey, Bana, I used to see him with a Rode pod mic. Just for all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, okay. You're pulling moves. Huh?
Yeah, so I think and time you waste today is going to accumulate for you tomorrow.
That's also true.
You know, and I think this goes into this idea that people waste a lot of time. Like I think right now, you have no excuse for doing the right thing, whether you are doing content creation, whether you are in school. There should be no lack of knowledge. Kama unatumia hizo mic za 2,750 from Gigi. Ni sawa tu. But
you must start from somewhere.
But that is what your money can afford you. But I do not expect somebody who has got money to buy those mics. Because the content creation yetu, the problem with it is that watu wanaona zile vitu zinafanyika UK. You know, the diary of a CEO iko kwa simu, bro. Sasa wewe kama watu wasikii wanasema sisi tutarudi kwa hiyo yako baadaye. Hawarudi. Alafu wanasema kwa podcast hatusikii. Boss, I'm skiki.
True, yeah.
Do you know when somebody says I'm skiki, that person is coming back to your podcast? They're not coming back. They see the thumbnail and they see that the last one they could not hear. They are not clicking.
Yeah.
They are not clicking at all.
The audio. Kwanza audio ikiwa off. That's the end of it.
You'd rather have 420p.
But the audio is on point. That's true.
Ufanane kama emoji,
because people listen to audio na waoni wenye wanaongea. It's an audio podcast wana play kwa gari. Hawaoni.
But it's not an easy thing, man.
Yeah, it's not easy.
This is some form of investment.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, how was your journey all this through? Because for us, and this is one thing I always tell our team. For me, I'm not all about following.
Yeah.
I want to leave an impact. Why should I have such a huge following, but they don't even watch whatever content?
But how can you have a huge following and they're not watching?
There are some YouTube channels, if you go, compared to the following they have and the views, it's off.
There's an explanation to that. There's an explanation.
So that's the thing with which, to me, I don't want to go that way. I'd rather have 10 people who I know.
I think that I'll circle back to how I started.
Yeah.
But I think it is important to have both. And what you should strive for is having a big following that is actually true following.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
They love your content, and that is the reason why they're following your content.
True.
In that case, having a big following is a big plus.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Trying to scam the audience to have a big following. Like, I see people trying to scam the audience by uploading. They are a podcast, a conversation like this.
Yeah.
And then they upload music. Or a video music on their show.
Yeah.
And then, this one it can go viral.
Yeah.
Na watu waipende, and then people subscribe. Now, when somebody is watching a music video, they know it's a music video channel. And if they click subscribe based on their watching that video channel, they expect more videos.
Yeah.
Music videos,
yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So if you have a music video on your channel and you get 3,000 subscribers because of that music video, they are not coming back to your channel.
True. That's so true, yeah.
Because sisi tulidhani ni sherehe.
Ni sherehe hapa kuna ngoma.
Sisi ni vitu gani mnaongea kwa studio tusikie, So I thinking that you're talking about my
your dialogues with Jagero.
Dialogues with Jagero was started out of a midlife crisis.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was having a terrible midlife crisis at 40 years. 39, I think. So I have always wanted to be on TV. Catherine Kasavuli, you remember?
Yeah.
Swalem Doe, Nimrod Tabu.
Yeah.
That is where I wanted to go.
About this, your point, and then I've remembered your interview with Kibe when he was telling you, Surah, see a TV.
I had a good laugh with Kibe, man.
That one is so interesting.
He's such a vibe. I think I think that the people Kibe is. Well, we talked about trauma. We talked about growing up. We talked about many things. There is a reason why people behave the way they behave.
Definitely.
The way they say the things they say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just need to, like, can imagine. But let me go back to my story. Yeah, so I wanted to be on TV.
Every time I see your face, I just remember your interviews with Kibe. This time also that you're in the latrine, and then you almost died, and then you jumped out. And
then Kibe was like, "Fuck, I knew it."
Do you know he keeps on referring to that thing up to today?
Where?
Yeah, all his podcasts,
Yeah.
everywhere he goes, he's like latrine.
He keeps
Pit
making
latrine
it.
mentality. Those are the two watu wametoka ushago akifikiria hiyo giza ya kuenda kwa choo. Anasema tu I don't want to go back to that life. So
Yeah, a bit latrine mentality.
yeah.
For sure. Yeah. That is why I decided to make my home with a shower in it in the village.
Yeah.
And shitting while seated down properly.
Kuna kusquat.
I've got magoti, Joe. Yeah, so
Interesting times,
I wanted
yeah.
to be on TV, and that opportunity slipped through my fingers
Yeah.
because probably it was some sort of inferiority complex. I am from this, college on the 6th floor, which is a bit dubious,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, and it was very difficult to get into that, and I think the inferiority complex did not even allow me to try much. Okay.
Yeah.
So I did not try that much. So I quietly went back to doing media in the background,
Yeah.
doing production for people, writing for people, consulting for people, because immediately after my college, I found my company called Core Media.
Yeah.
That does
Yeah.
branding and production consultancy.
Yes.
But then when I reached around 38, I was like, I am going down. I don't know what's going on with my life, but I feel like there is something huge that is missing in my life.
There's a huge disconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I am supposed to be on a journey to some place,
Yeah.
but I'm not reaching. I'm not arriving.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in a plane and they're telling you, ladies and gentlemen, blah 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 blah, blah, we are about to touch down on Kisumu Airport, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I wasn't touching down, bro.
You are
Wait,
constantly.
We were circling like the weather is bad or what?
Hakuna flight path.
Yeah. So it I realized that I needed to get to my dream, and the closest was basically being my own TV, building my own TV,
Yeah.
and having a good time because I like conversations a lot. We are always bickering. Even with this gentleman that was here, he's a Liverpool supporter. I'm a Chelsea supporter.
Nice. I'm also a Chelsea guy. The second person on this seat.
Yeah.
Wait.
So
You, my new person, stay away from us.
I'm an Arsenal supporter. Thank you.
Arsenal.
Let it be on record. I am an Arsenal supporter.
How do you feel?
How do I feel about this season?
But women say they are supporting you. Football. I didn't even watch.
Do you even watch?
I used to watch, but it used to give me
No,
serious.
but this one
I could
knows
pull-
how to play FIFA.
I could
also,
pull
so-
my hair out.
He knows how
almost,
to
so
play
I stopped.
FIFA.
I grew up with boys.
You can't counter out this one.
I love FIFA, man. I play FIFA like in the village we played. I went there and there was no electricity. I had to go and hire a generator, man.
Just to play FIFA.
Yeah, and I'm not retarded.
Eish.
I had to hire a generator. So I said, let's do it. Let me start a podcast. And we started a podcast with a group of friends
Yeah.
that went down.
Oh.
Why?
Went down because
I think it's just a matter of shared vision.
shared vision and carrying the weight.
Yeah.
Carrying the weight. Who is carrying which weight, bro?
Yeah.
Who's doing what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is because it becomes very difficult when other people are not pulling the weight. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
when the cake arrives on the table, somebody want to hold the knife and they want to look at you how you are cutting that cake.
Unagawa aje.
Angalia piece yake inakaa aje.
Unagawa aje.
Iko aje.
And at that point when the cake is ready, if you did not talk about the size of the cake before,
Mm.
somebody might think that, okay, why are you cutting this cake that way?
Mm.
But all of you know, unga yenye imekanda hiyo chapati.
Mm.
Yeah, imetoka wapi?
Imetoka wapi, yeah, true.
But some people do not want to understand
Yeah.
and know that hii unga imetoka wapi. You see, so I realized that working with my friends, we gave ourselves 3 months to think about it. And I realized that, okay, this is not going anywhere. I have to jump into the water alone. Yeah. Yeah, so I did that. And it's been a good journey. I've loved it.
It was somewhat an eye opener to some of us also.
Yeah. So that is how that is how the journey has been. Learning and learning. Thinking about how to design your content, how to disseminate it, how to get your guests, how to engineer your questioning during the podcast, listening for cues during interviews, and just making sure that, because social media is a very big part of podcasting, and you have to know how to finally to engineer that conversation in a way that you are gonna get cuts for social media. You know, So that's what I've been learning, doing good things here and there. But now here we are.
Now everyone is seeing your face. The face that was said should not be on TV.
On TV.
Yeah? Everyone knows this face.
I'm okay. I'm fairly okay physically. I think Kibe is just a jack. but you know, so yeah. Men are generally taught, so you didn't know how to have a beautiful face. Yeah. You know, beautiful faces for other people, other gender, and for good reasons.
Okay.
Don't you agree?
Si wanasema mwanaume ni jasho. Ama?
Jasho, yeah. I think so. For lack of a better word.
But it's true. Do you know, you guys don't? I was telling these guys, like, they don't need to do much. Like, you can just shower.
But I still believe there is a way you should show up as a man, especially physically.
Definitely.
I don't think you should be getting into people's faces with faces that look like I don't know what.
You know, the first time she came to my place, alipata mamafuta nini, and she was so surprised.
Yeah. Me, I have lots of lotions, lots of perfumes, lots of shoes.
Yeah. Even me, I'm a lover for shoes.
Yeah, you got to feel nice for yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You have to oil your thighs even as a man. You don't leave anything cracks. Fanya panel beating kila mahali. Yeah.
So at what point in your life did you now realize, anyway, this dialogues with Jagero thing is now working?
No, I do not think it is working yet. No. I think it is. I think it is the end of the tunnel is there. I can see the light.
Okay.
You see, when you are barreling down the tunnel and you are uku chini, there is no network
at all. Yeah.
Right? If you've gone to Europe, you go to those places where it is all dark, and then suddenly the sound changes. The sound changes, and then when the sound changes, you know that there is air coming in.
Yes, yeah.
And then you start seeing the white thingy. I think that's where I am. I am seeing the light because I believe that I need about 100 million to build what I want to build. Yes.
Hey.
It's not a lot if I have to get all the equipment that I need. Yeah. So, for example, if I get 100 million, I want to build a content house. That's going to cost about 30 million.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then interior design is going to take about 15 million. Sasa si imeisha hiyo, half is almost done. Okay?
Ish.
And then we buy equipment.
Yeah.
How much of equipment are we buying? Let's give it 20 million. Back in a 30. And then I do strategy for the next 3 years with the 30 million. See, imeisha. Where now I am getting, like now I need to pay Bobby what she needs to get. Like pay her 500,000 per month or 200,000 per month.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what she deserves.
True, yeah.
You know? And then get the guys that are manning this thing going home with about 100,000 each.
Yeah.
And then now getting proper people to do social media and then getting people to do live,
Mm.
and then hiring some people to do content when you're not around.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
like when I'm not around here, we are doing a political headache, a new podcast that I started.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they should have been in Oma Bay
Mm.
covering the event live. That needs money.
Yeah.
It
So,
does, yeah.
To answer your question, I think that I have done a lot. The work that I've put in
You've
is
done,
a lot.
yeah.
And it answers Kujipa. I penned my first collaboration contract 4 days ago. Imagine.
Oh,
Wow, nice.
Congratulations.
Imagine all that time. Kwani nimekuwa nikitumia
Umekuwa
pesa
ukifanya-
ya nani?
Hey, si pesa yako.
Yako.
Yeah. So,
Is it really easy getting people to collaborate with?
what do you mean by collaboration?
For example, the way you're saying you penned down your collaboration 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Do you now, is it that it reaches a certain point where now you start chasing for guys to come? and work
My
with you,
idea
or-
was to start chasing for that thing. My strategy
Mm.
and my route was to reach 500,000
Mm-hmm.
for TikTok, reach 500,000 for Facebook,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
100,000 on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Mhm.
You're
then-
almost there,
and
actually.
then
on
and then
YouTube, yeah.
start now going out
Mm.
to look for those collaborations,
Mm.
because I was thinking that you need to be solid in what you're
First.
selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do not think that everybody should have that strategy.
Mm.
500,000 is a lot.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
It is a lot, and
Yeah.
100,000 on YouTube is also a
A lot.
So ni wewe unajijua.
Mm.
Kuna wasichana warembo wenye wanaweza kuwa na 20,000 na waende kwa hoteli na wapate jamaa,
rahisi sana.
you know,
Yeah.
and they just tell this guy, you know, nipe tu 100,000 mi nikuonyeshe vile tunaweza uza hiyo hoteli. You know, I've got 30,000 on IG and people love me and I do all these things.
Yeah.
They're vibing with me.
Yeah, and that guy will just agree, 100,000, wacha nikupatie. Na mimi niende hapo na mashurubu
Na
yangu.
sura yako kwanza
Wewe jamaa unataka kuniiba hapa nini?
Hapana, huyo hata hawezi.
So for some people, there are so many factors
Yeah.
that will allow you to start that. If you are on TV and you are known so much, and then you get into podcasting, everybody knows you in town,
Yeah.
and you have got 15,000. They will work with you with your 15,000.
Yeah, true.
Because they are not looking at only your YouTube channel. There are other factors they are looking at.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
they have been dying to see you. You have just
To meet you.
Face to
to
face.
meet you, and then they meet you and you are asking a favor from them. Hell yeah. We are
Yeah.
working together.
Yeah.
So there are so many factors that make you arrive there. Or your brother is the head of marketing somewhere.
Yeah.
Na content creators are needed. Si anakuweka hapo.
Anakutafuta anasema we.
Kwa sababu
Anakuwa kwa line hapo.
uko na 20,000 we kuja. Yeah. So I think there are many factors.
Because to me, someone was advised that don't chase them, let them chase you.
I think at some point
You
lazima
have to
Lazima
also
waanze kuchase.
lazima waanze kutembea kwa sababu these costs are not a joke. YouTube is not paying us enough. TikTok is not paying us at all as Kenyans.
For the effort.
You
Yeah.
see? Facebook is wishy-washy, to say the least. The only people that you are guaranteed to get money from is YouTube. Guaranteed. Hao jamaa wana kierere na ujinga ya TikTok na Facebook and IG and all these other places. These other guys just don't want to pay content creators.
They just want your content.
They want your content.
That's
Yeah,
but they don't want to
anything
pay.
that, like right now we have a DWJ Europe account
Yeah.
on TikTok
Yeah.
that is having about 30,000 followers. Yani hao jamaa wanashinda tu wakisema it did not meet our monetization standard. It did not meet our monetization standard. Na unashangaa. It is the video it is one video that you've cut into it 6 times.
6 times,
One is not meeting, the other one is meeting. Kwani ni moja iko na nini? Na tunaongelea mambo ya maji. Kwani maji iko na shida gani?
But I feel like even with especially platforms like TikTok, IG, they intentionally reduce the quality of videos coming from Africa. Like you can find a content creator shooting content in the US with the same phone they've been using. The content is really, really clear. Alafu anakuja Africa and shoot the same content, maybe the lifestyle content, and ongea about Nairobi, I went to the park, what they put the nini lower,
The quality.
the quality lower.
But I
With intention.
also think that something that we have been thinking about even with my photography, videography friends, is that the way they were testing their cameras, they were not tested with the black skin.
Right?
Yeah. They were not curated for the black skin. That is why our channel wa Maju, they just take videos and they just look heavenly.
They glow.
They're glowing.
Yeah.
They glow. Yeah.
Wewe na you are nini in Kisumu ba.
Inakaa tu vumbi. It's like dust was just passing.
But also I think that even the architecture is different.
Yeah.
The way they make their things are different, and so sometimes it just look good. Even the pictures that I've taken in Europe, they just look a particular way.
They have a particular.
Even when you do, I have got a pocket 3 in my pocket in my bag.
Yeah.
When I shoot with this in Europe,
It's different. It's a different feel.
even the weather affects the camera.
I was watching another podcast. They were saying like in those other sides, it's like they have a different sun from the sun we have.
By then,
No, it's just the way it is just the way it has been made. It's just the way they have trained, because at the end of the day they have to train the camera and the lens on an environment, and they don't fly to Africa to test them here. They're testing it in Europe and America. So I think there is just something off. Try shooting a white man and a black man on the same chair.
you'll be
See your
surprised.
trouble.
Yin and yang. You get the yin and yang effect.
Yeah.
So, Hawi, any other question?
I mean, I don't have any other questions. I'm just so glad that you honored the invitation. It's been obviously fantastic having you on. It's been very short. Hopefully when you come next time, you'll come with Bobby.
Yeah.
I want that Bobby.
You want Bobby's chill. Bobby's.
Yeah, but she's also gone through a lot in life, man.
She has not.
Well, I
Like they say, she has not.
Bobby's privileged.
Ah,
Who tells you Bobby has gone through a lot? Kwani,
she
what
may
a lot?
still have gone through a lot.
Yeah,
Being
but-
privileged does not mean you
But,
didn't
but
go
why
through
is this
something.
guy getting this idea that she's
no,
gone through a lot?
I remember this episode you're having with her, the way she was expressing someone got to her house, you forcefully kissed her and all that.
Aziz only, it's not like going through a lot. That is bad behavior from men. He's not really going
But
through a lot.
there's also bad behavior from women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my statement is not connected to bad behavior from women. When we're talking about bad behavior from men, we should not go your direction. That we are getting women into that conversation. We deal with the bad behaviors from men.
Fast.
We deal with bad behavior from women. Right?
Yeah.
Because there are two different bad behaviors.
Yeah.
Me, I know that there are bad behaviors for women, for sure. And there are bad behaviors from men. And there is not enough conversation around bad behaviors for women. We are always talking about bad behavior for men,
Yeah.
but not for women. Because women have hijacked that conversation, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So women are mostly the victim, I think.
Yeah.
Most
True.
the victim. Men are also victims of women. But sometimes we as a society want to deal na yule jamaa mwenye amefinywa sana.
Sana, yeah.
You know? And forget about, like, for example, you see now the boy child. I have a feeling that the boy child now has a very bad state more than the girl child.
True.
Like, it's terrible for men. Life is really terrible for them. They can't even date because they don't have money to date. Imagine taking a woman to Costa Ojuang yesterday. You probably get her a VIP ticket, which was going for 3K. Na ile samaki niliona pale ilikuwa pesa ngapi? And then the short was going for like, I think 600.
Yeah.
The taxi, mnatoka Kibos ama mnatoka wapi? Mnatoka Nyakach. By the time you're leaving that place with a woman, umeangusha 20K. If there is a B&B, if there is a B&B in Milimani after that Costa Ojuang thing, it goes up.
There are just rooms there in Tomboya.
Were there rooms?
Yeah, they have rooms.
I did know about rooms.
Provision. Yeah, there are rooms there.
But see, that also depends on the women you're going for.
Now, I think that's a moot conversation. Women generally like to be taken care of, whether they have money or whether they are broke. You as a woman, you do not want to feel good that you've taken a man, you have paid for everything to go to Costa Ujwang, and a man is there by you. Women just don't like that generally.
Yeah.
You know? And I think for women, it's not just a matter of them giving that money. It is the feeling they are getting from being treated. So they would rather even give you that money, you give them back.
Yeah.
You see? So, and for me, I don't think that women are to blame for all these things. But my idea about life is that you must stop and think about issues properly. You have a good man who is having a print shop in Kibuye. All right?
Yeah.
Good man.
Very good man. He's a good man, Savannah.
You know? And he's not able to afford going to Costa Ujwang. Sure. As a woman who is mature enough, how do you deal with that situation? Are you gonna say, fuck you, you need to up your game, blah blah blah, wanaume wanaenda huko?
He has a print shop, right?
Yes.
The premise is he has a print shop.
The premise is that his mapato yake si mingi.
That is
madogo.
No problem.
That is
na
the premise.
Hiyo madogo yetu. Hata kama ni kutembea mpaka the venue juu tumemanage kupata 2,000.
Are you willing?
Yes.
Kutembea we?
We will walk.
No.
We will walk.
We
are right in the
those
venue.
are stories.
No, they're not stories.
That is classroom.
No, they're not stories.
That is
the issue
theory.
is we get
in
so,
practical it
no.
can't work.
We get so much airtime of the bad side that we don't get airtime of the good individuals. You understand?
Yeah.
We'll walk to the venue. No problem. Tutafika. Si tumepata pesa ya tiko peke yake tuseme and maybe kasoda. No problem. Tumetembea paka venue, tumelipa ticket, tumeingia, tumebuy soda moja ama hata hiyo bia moja tukishare watu wawili, but we'll have our fun. Yes.
That's an ideal situation.
Yes.
I think that as a Hawi, I cannot say that is how you are looking at life. But I don't think that majority of women would think about it like that. I don't think majority of women will think about it like that. Majority of women, I think, in my experience, will say, look at the ninja I have. You know, hajiwezi. And it creates a problem for both of you. You see, and everybody, and I think most women will be ashamed of that situation of walking to Costa Ujwang's show.
Yeah.
It's not.
Unafika kama umeparara.
Yeah, or she can decide or she can decide that, okay, I'll get us a taxi. But you see, now it introduces the other thing that I was talking about.
Yeah.
That now I'm the one footing this thing. I'm not feeling nice again.
But no, I feel like you said, probably majority of women would not reason like that. I feel like there's a big difference between people who are still girls and people who are women. And I will say it outright. Yes, it's not even an age thing. There are people who are still very immature in their reasoning. You understand? By the time you're in a relationship with somebody or you're in a marriage with somebody, it means you have committed to be with this person as they are. You understand? Come rain, come shine. Akiparara, akingara, uko na yeye. Correct.
Yeah.
Now, you found yourself in a situation where this person may not be as financially affluent as you'd want them to be or as you'd want to be. Even you yourself, you may not be as financially affluent as you'd want to be. Immediately when you put comparison into it, they say comparison is a thief of joy.
Joy, yeah.
It doesn't matter even if that man had all the money in the world. If you want to now start comparing him to Elon Musk, that, bona sijui afanyi, he's not taking us to space. It's the same thing, just at a different level. So it's somebody to be matured. What's the goal here? To go to Costa Ujwang and have fun. Hizo zingine, taxi, what, they're by the way. They're by the way. Go and have fun. Tutatemba hapo, nitakunywa soda yangu moja. Takwambia bona ulikunywa mingi na mimi nilikunywa kidogo, but ni sawa. Even if I have to use my money.
I agree with you, and I agree it's a very good sermon to women.
Even if you have to use your money, why is that painful for you as a woman? He's your man.
That's actually that is actually where all men are stuck. Why is it
Why is
painful
it
that you're
painful?
using your
Yeah.
money?
Me, it's not painful for me to use my money on my man. Mali imekuwa painful is when you've been using your money on your man, not knowing that your man is not your man.
He's another man's man.
is many people's man at this point, and you're
Yeah.
you're funding the lifestyle. That's where the
Do you
problems
think that
come.
that's a serious thing with Luo men?
You should ask.
By the way,
You should ask my
we've been
opinions
branded
about
wrong out there.
women.
About Luo men. What do you think about them? Good. They're good.
Okay,
Wametosha unga.
Luo men are fun if you like flamboyancy,
Yeah.
but if you like reality,
Modest.
unless you have money
It's
for
a nilotic,
therapy,
it's a nilotic thing.
yeah, like if you like the flashy lifestyle and you like you
Yeah.
know that outward looking,
A galto too.
yes,
Nyadhi. It's called Nyadhi.
exactly. If you
Yeah.
like being called all those sorts of names, fine, no problem, do your thing. But if you're not into that, it's very like off-putting. Like there's a time I went to Mamba just to take a soda. I was like, let me pass by, grab a soda. It was around lunch hour.
Yeah.
A Luo man came, car keys in hand, 2 phones in the other hand,
With a power bank.
with a power.
That makes
Akaziangusha kwa meza. Akaniambia, girl, baby, how are you? So I'm fine. Mind you, he didn't first ask, is there someone
Beta.
amefika akaanza kusema vitu ati I can change your life.
Hey, it's true. Might have been true.
In my mind, I'm like, Oga, I don't know you. Who are you? Why do you want to change my life? Do you first even know? You understand? It's very off-putting if you're not into that. But if you're into that, that's like sweep me off my feet, take me away. Nilie kwa Range Rover. Luo men, it's not for me, but for others. Please enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, I think Luo men can be a bit difficult, but it's the same thing we say about ladies. Ladies wanatusumbua sana.
Vibaya.
Yeah, so
They're giving us
I think
sleepless nights.
just do your background check. It's what you want. If you want the flamboyant guy, you'll get them. If you're just saying, okay, let's figure this out and let's see, where are you getting your money? Why are you here? Where are we going? But I also think that sometimes ladies, maneno matamu too, they are off their feet. So it's also just you to think about those things really. Is this gonna be? Is this going to Mombasa back and forth? Gonna be there for the next 20 years?
yeah.
Ama it's just for 2 months before I realize that there is another person being taken to Dubai.
But in some way I also think like us like men,
Yeah.
we always, when you approach a lady, you set the standards high.
Yeah.
And then now reality checks in and inaanza kupungua pole pole.
And that's the worst thing. Pale ulianza. Keep that energy. You'd rather start on a lower pedestal, then maingia box, and then upandishe, then start on a very high pedestal.
But we also want to impress you. Tunataka ujue.
But impress us with the truth. Why are you impressing us with lies?
It is very difficult to try to woo an adult. And you women have tried and failed. It's very, very difficult to approach a Hawi and start talking to her about things, about intimate things. It's the most difficult thing. And men receive rejections every day.
Proper rejections.
And they walk with their heads high and approach another woman on the other side of the street.
And try again.
You, Hawi, you're going to be in shame if you go and get that boy and he says, no, I'm not interested in you, Hawi. I'm not. You walk along.
But you will still try also again.
Oh.
Yeah.
When is the last man you approach a man?
The last time I approached a man?
Yes.
Sasa. No. I'm that person, by the way.
Sasa.
I'm that person who I can be very forward. Like, if it so happens that the universe has aligned us and I just find myself liking you.
So you've never been in that position?
No, I have.
Yeah, but you see,
when was
probably
this?
6 years ago.
Yeah, because that's probably when I had that space for such.
You see? Yeah. It takes a lot to approach an adult, a woman, with her Nissan. All right?
Yeah.
With her keys.
With a Mazda CX-5.
CX-5. All right? With her drink on the table.
Mm-hmm.
It is hard. Very hard. Just reverse the roles.
But the game, it's not equal.
It is very hard. So
because nowadays you find that a majority of the ladies my age, labda wana drive.
So then a man must.
But why is that an issue? Like,
it is a big issue.
Okay, what I mean by why is that an issue?
It's a big issue to try and get to a woman that is really having her shit together.
Yeah.
It is the most difficult thing for a man.
It's difficult because automatically you have to have your shit together, or what?
I think the game of dating is a power game.
So you feel because she has
she's
shit together, she's already at a
power
position of
dominance.
power
and dominance that you're not yet at.
And a lot of women have always said, especially today, that why do I need a man? She has a good house for which she pays 100,000. She has a what did you call it?
Mazda CX-5.
Mazda
CX-5.
CX-5. She has everything going on for her.
Oh, yeah.
I normally feel ladies who make that statement are delusional.
Huh?
Yeah, the women who make the statement, I don't need a man,
but they still
because
make
of the material.
But they still make it because that is the conditioning that most women were given, that a man is going to fill a void, and mostly it's a financial void.
Void, yeah.
You see,
but now she's
so when that
it.
void, there is no void. You are struggling. You are scrambling. What is he? Why is he coming into my life? All right. That is why a lot of women would say that I would rather a Ben 10 than a man who is not bringing anything to the table. But you see, with a Ben 10, you are even going lower than the man that you're rejecting.
But don't you think that is because with a Ben 10, it's already sure?
What is sure?
As in, there's already an understanding that this is not a matter of us having like a serious relationship. It's just unakuja unagonga.
Yeah, but the reason why you are
inaisha.
going for a Ben 10 is because you have no equal. Or the people that are your equal, you think that they are not adding anything to your life.
They're not adding any value.
And so you feel like, let me get this man that I can say, okay, I don't want you in my house, get out.
And they leave.
And he leaves. Come the next week.
It's somewhat dependent
but
on
you can't be able to do that to your equal. Yeah. A man that is slightly below you is not going to take that shit.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. He's going to say,
there's some Nigerian chick who interviewed some gentleman and asked him, can you marry a woman who's earning more than you? Jamaa kachukua a big deep breath akasema, never.
That thing is tough, man. It's tough.
It is. I think you have to really know yourself to be in that position where you are still feeling like you're the head of that homestead, or you're the head of that relationship.
How you carry yourself.
It's very difficult when you're trying to date somebody she doesn't want to go to Java for breakfast. She wants to go to Acacia every day.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
It's unrealistic, but okay.
She's not unrealistic. She can afford it.
It's not even. It's unrealistic. Not even because of affording. It's unrealistic.
Because then, no, I don't think Acacia is that unrealistic. So, because then, the dynamics of it is that when you go, the understanding is that when you go with a woman to a date at Acacia, you want to be the one paying.
Yeah, true.
You don't want her to be the one whipping out her card and paying. But you see, now the problem is you are suffering financially.
Yeah.
I believe for us men, it's also an ego thing.
Yeah.
It's I feel like it's very much an ego thing because you see with that thing of like, it's also making a lot of successful women feel cursed for being successful. Because immediately the success comes, they know that this chapter of love now, there's a huge bracket that will never approach me. That's number one. Will never even try to have a conversation or find out like it puts you in a state where now you either have to play it like you're lesser than or lower than where you are, or even hide some of your success just to have a man.
Yeah. For me, I think the way we should be dealing with this issue is to come to a level of friendship.
Yes.
And to come to a level where we are not trying to impress the other. And that should be very clear at the very beginning.
Yeah.
You see, and I think it demands, it calls for a lot of wisdom
Yeah.
from both parties. The woman has to be very wise to know that when we end up in this restaurant, even if we are okay with ourselves,
Yes.
the people looking at us is gonna judge us a certain way. And we need to kind of make this between the two of us and just have an idea of this. The other day I was taking out a lady for lunch. And she told me, and I have never been told that before, that I told her that where we are going for lunch, and we agreed on where we are going for lunch. And then she told me that my lunch will be around between 1,500 to 2,000. Are you okay with that? I found that so weird.
It's so weird, yeah.
Why?
Wait.
But I think that this lady was just trying to
She
let
was
me know
considerate, yeah.
that, because I said I was the
come
one
prepared
buying for
with
the lunch.
Yeah, come
Yeah.
prepared with all
this, yeah.
some amount, this amount.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I
I
understand
thought that it is very weird. But if you take 3 steps back and look at the conversation, this lady is telling you that do not get embarrassed when we meet, when the bill comes. You have an opportunity to change and cancel this date.
Yes. Or if it's not
Yeah.
in your budget,
Yeah.
we can see how to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think before that, she told me who is paying for the lunch. Is it we are going Dutch or you are paying for it?
Yeah.
So I said I'm paying for it, and then the day of the date, she told me that it's gonna be between 1,500 to 2,000, and it was very refreshing in a way, because how many times have people gone to the restaurant? Just yesterday, bro. Just yesterday, bro. Let me say this in very low tones.
Very low tones, yeah.
Just yesterday, bro. When we came from the Costa Oduor concert, we went to.
At what time did you leave?
I left at 9:45.
Bro, you
left
left
quite early.
early.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me at that 9:45 is when I was arriving.
Yes, because we were going to watch Champions League.
Oh, true.
And Costa Oduor was not coming in between me and the Champions League. I knew I was going to see his first act.
Yeah.
That started at 6:30.
But
And then Okelo, and then I leave.
and then you leave, yeah.
Yeah. So we went to this place to see soccer. And the guy that we were with wanted to drink alcohol. So we went and sat. There is a new one owned by Waindis, Apple at Kachok. What is it called? The mall at Kachok. Daba. Is it called Daba?
Daba.
Yeah.
The bar.
Daba.
We went there.
Uh-huh.
And then we sat down with this guy.
Yeah.
And suddenly this guy is not there.
Yeah.
So I asked my friend, where is this guy? This guy just thought this place is too expensive. And he
Oh
wants
my
to take a
God.
couple of beers.
Oh.
So I'm Mejitawa.
Ish. Okay.
You get that?
Yeah.
Imagine this man had a woman with him.
Angekimbia.
It would have been so embarrassing.
Yeah, because
Ish.
up at Amaji, you start
Because
to...
even me, I didn't know about Daba until I showed up there.
Mhm.
I didn't know. He didn't know. So imagine it was a woman who told him, let's go to Daba. And then they have this situation whereby the beer is 500 and he has to take 2. And the lady and chicken.
And you know you can't also start restricting at
It's tough.
it's
That
tough. It's
date
really
is-
tough. Yeah.
If you do that, that relationship is dead.
On arrival.
It's dead. So you understand. I think that people just need to figure out a way of doing this bill thing, because in 2025 we have also realized that the man cannot afford these things by themselves unless they go steal. Imagine somebody getting 60,000 per month and then trying to date in this city.
Tough.
It's a bit rough.
tough, yeah.
There's something my mom taught me. She used to tell me, if somebody invites you out on a date, be sure that you are able to, like, for you to be able to go on that date, you need to make sure that you have enough money, first of all, that would cover that date. So I would intentionally not attend a particular date, even if I know the man is paying, if I'm not financially cute. Let me say like Ombuti, if I'm not financially cute as I should be for that venue.
Yeah.
But I think
Yes.
I think rather than doing that, it is a proper conversation before those things is just enough. And you can just ask them lightly about this date. How is it going to go down?
Yeah,
Because
who's
most
paying?
women assume that the man is going to pay for this date. I have gone to a date with a white guy. Not. It was not a.
It was not romantic.
It was not romantic.
Yeah.
So we went to Java,
Yeah.
and then everybody eats, thinking that the white man is gonna pay,
Eh,
and he just looks at this thing and sees what
his
he
food.
ate, and just puts it on the table.
Uh-huh.
That thing was coming to like 13K, bro. The guy just took a sandwich of 600 and nothing else, and coffee ile kali ya wazungu. Hiyo kitu haikuwa inafika hata tao.
Wengine walienda kuharibu.
Then he just told them, show them to pay. So it's also a weakness on both genders that we are not talking properly about.
I just believe that as a society, we were not prepared for this phase where women now earn more than men.
Yeah, that too, but also women are not prepared for that society where men are broke.
True.
There's also that, yeah.
That's very true.
And something has to give.
Yeah.
Or we are in a limbo. So many women have got nobody. In this city, in Nairobi, many women are asking me to look for them for men, but all these men are broke, man.
Yeah.
Or at least even if they're not broke, hawajiwezi. My friend Aswani anasemanga kama ujiwezi kaka.
Kando. Wache wenye wanajiweza.
But how many? But you see now the crop of men at the top are very few. And then we have got all this multitude of women.
Yeah.
Something has to give. Something has to give.
And then these women are also not prepared for polygamy.
They have to.
I'm glad you've mentioned
if
For
the
me,
top 1%ers are few,
Yeah.
and then you are many hapa katikati, you must. I mean,
the issue is not
polygamy
not being
is a
prepared
real
for polygamy.
issue that they need to consider.
It's not the issue of not being prepared for polygamy. It is the fact that in current times, polygamy has been changed.
Okay.
It's not what it was.
What was it?
what was it?
Kitambo, polygamy was something that was put as protection for women.
Okay.
Not just men wanting multiple women.
Okay.
You understand? And it was put at a point where they needed workers for the farmland and what and what.
Yeah.
So you couldn't stress one woman. Maybe she's given birth to the first child, had complications, second child. It's not the easiest
So are you
thing.
trying to say
You
that?
add a wife?
Are you trying to say that polygamy was brought by the white man?
I'm not trying to say polygamy was bought by the white
No,
man.
no.
I'm trying to say polygamy
Yeah.
was functioning. It was functioning out of a point of wisdom at a particular point. But right
So
now,
men of nowadays are not wise.
No, the thing with I think also I think women were also looking like you used to live in villages.
Yeah.
And women were, and if a man was looking for a second wife, they could get them, and then they come over here, and then because all the wealth was tied to the man.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, in Luo culture, a woman cannot inherit anything.
Yep.
Okay, so the only thing that belongs to a woman is her husband's. So if a man is coming out and telling you, look, I've got land, I've got a place where you can put your house and rear your children, you can go there. So it was also the protection of the women. I think that right now what is happening is that it is economically very challenging to have polygamy working.
Yeah.
And that is why a lot of women are saying that you need money to do polygamy.
Even the respect.
But I don't think so.
Even the respect.
I don't think so. If you are a woman and you need a man, okay, just go there with your money. All right? Just go there with your money and
Terry, you have a divergent opinion.
just go there with your money and hand them over to the man.
Yeah.
And then he will be he will be the head of the estate. If you are having a big salary coming into the house, that is now the man's money. Donate that money to the estate.
They have this mentality that a man's money is our money, but my money is my money.
But it's not working. It's broken.
Even that Kitambo, it used to be from wisdom.
How?
Now, like in a homestead, you'll find the woman didn't have anything that she could say, okay, this is mine. Most of the things she had were through the husband. But the little money she could get from the little things she could do, maybe kushona, maybe kufanya.
You need to call Robbie to direct him to where we are. He's been calling for like 6 missed calls.
Let him
Maybe anashona kidogo, ama kipata some small nini from the farm. She's able to save that. It used to be like a saving. So that when the man is not okay financially or he's sick, he's not able to perform the duties that he was doing, that he's getting the daily bread, that would now be what would sustain the household. You understand?
Yeah.
So kitambo, it was from wisdom. But now, ni ile ya kuchukiana. His money is my money, but my money is mine. You understand? It's kuchukiana.
What wants it wachane to jump up and down with threatening the other gender?
Why are we fighting?
It is not working. It has been proved that it's not working. There are so many people there are so many women that need dick, they can't get it. There are so many men that need pussy, they can't get it. So we are just in this limbo. Something has to give, yo.
Something has to give, man.
Hey, something has to give.
What time is your flight?
Today?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going today.
Oh.
No.
I told Oscar you had a flight on Sunday. When you mentioned you're here till Sunday, I knew you're...
Oh, no. He in Kisumu.
Oh, in Kisumu.
I live in the village.
In Nyakach?
Yes. I'm going back.
Nyakach is...
Yeah, Nyakach is
now.
No, Nyakach is fine.
This one we can talk until
Yes,
tomorrow.
but we have another interview now with Kinarobi. Yeah. Hakukwambia?
Hakuniambia.
See, I told you. Check your WhatsApp.
No, but I know I think I'm still vibrating in
no,
the...
You've not slept. Sleep deprivations.
No, but it's okay. I think we've had a beautiful conversation.
Yeah, how long was it? Was it an hour or something?
Yeah, an hour. I think we are...
An hour 39 minutes. An hour 40 minutes.
Yeah. What time is your interview with Robbie?
Now.
Oh my goodness. Because I was thinking we can go have some brunch and then...
Yeah, but we can go have brunch and then come back. Robbie is my friend. And the other guy is also coming at 1:30. So we can go and have brunch and then come back.
Okay, then I think that's perfect. Yeah. So that's a wrap.
Sign out.
Anything? Any advice you can give us? Since at least
I think that
we can refer to you as our godfather of podcasting.
I want to congratulate you.
Yeah.
For buying road. And buying an RE.
No, I want to nataka kufika sure.
And Roadcaster Pro.
Yeah.
Consistency, bro. Keep doing it. Engineer your conversations.
Yeah.
Like design them.
Yeah.
So that you get cuts for social media. Because that's what ultimately brings a lot of people to YouTube.
Yeah.
I think that's all. But me, I just want to congratulate you for what you're doing.
Yeah.
I know what it takes to stand cameras and bring a guest to sit on a couch.
Kwanza wa Kisumu ni vichwa ngumu.
Yeah, and have a conversation.
Wanasumbua. Ati wako na following ngapi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that also happens. When you have a small following, people tend to, say, tuite kama umechangamka kidogo.
But hiyo time mimi hata sasa tena sitakuwa na kuhitaji.
Yeah. That is so is life. Kuna watu wenye wako wanataka kuja kwa dialogue.
Sasa wanakutafuta there.
Sasa tumeenda.
Wana blow up simu yake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how sign off?
Thank you so much again for tuning in for another episode of the Ideal Corner podcast. If you want to continue liking, sharing, and commenting with our content, please do that. And of course, continue to follow us on all social media platforms. That is the Ideal Corner. Yay!
Thank you very much.